Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to your stretch break. I am Katelyn. You're back at our noon time frame. So if you are watching the recording after, feel free to join live at any point. Today we will want a mat or some carpet, and that is everything. So we're going to start on the edge of our mat. Arms are up, stretching up as high as you can. And then we're going to pull our elbows back, going into a mini back bend. Reaching up. And then pulling down and back again. Good. Going for a few more reps. See if you can get some movement through your shoulders. Feel a nice little stretch through your pecs. And a little stretch through your upper back as well. We'll do two more, pulling down, like a lat pull down. Last one. Good. From here, we're going to keep our legs nice and straight, walking out into a plank position. Okay, then we're going to push back into a downward dog. Pedal those feet out. And then go back into plank. So we'll just go back and forth from plank to downward dog. A few reps here. Feel that nice stretch through your calves, your shoulders. Do two more. Last one here. And then we'll go into a plank position. We're going to lift that right leg, bring our knee in, and then we're going to drop our knee down. Okay? So we're going to leave that right knee down. Left leg is going to come up and over, stacking your knee, one knee over the other. And then from here, we're going to lean forward. So this is one that I learned from Sarah, our yoga sculpt instructor. Took one of her classes on recording this morning, and it was wonderful. So this is my new favorite. Feeling that nice stretch through your glutes and hip here. If you can't lean forward at all and this is a nice stretch, just stay right here. Good, wonderful. We're going to take that top leg, bring it back around. We're going to go into pigeon. So I'll just turn here. You can probably just stay where you're at. Bring that leg back around and then lean down into it. Wonderful. We're going to put our hands on the ground, curl our toes, press back up to that plank position, step back. Now we're going to take our left leg, come on up, knee to nose, and then bring that left leg down. The left leg stays down, the right leg swings around and stacks over. If this is a stretch, stay there. Otherwise, we're going to hinge from our hips. And then lean forward. You can round your spine. Feel that nice stretch through your glutes and hip on the right side now. This is a really good one if you have really a lot of tightness in your hips or your low back. From here, we're going to take that right leg, swing it around, and go into a pigeon stretch. So just leaning down here, letting out any tension that you feel in your hips or your glutes. Trying to get a little bit lower with each breath. Good, we'll curl our toes under, press back up into that plank position, step back. Now we're going to take that right leg and step it through our hands. We'll drop our left knee, and then we're going to take our left arm, reach up and over, feeling a nice little stretch through your quad, your hip, and through your ribs. thing I want you to check in with here. Make sure your knee and your hip are pretty much in alignment. You can be slightly forward, but not too much, not too exaggerated. Just a little tiny stretch there, and then you're going to rotate at your hips to get the stretch for your hip flexor and quad. Awesome. Going back to that plank position, stepping back, and then we're going to step our left foot up, drop that right knee, other side here, hip flexor and quad stretch. Reaching up and over with that right arm. Again, feeling that really nice stretch through your ribs, into your hip, and into your quad. Perfect. Both hands on the ground. We're going to step back up into a plank position and then come down to all fours. We're going to go into just a little bit of cat and cow. So, curling your toes under, pushing your palms into the ground, and find that core engagement. We're going to round into cat as we exhale. Anchor cat. Find that arch in your back. Feel that little stretch through your shoulders. And then we're going to inhale into cow. Dropping your belly, head comes up. You feel a little stretch to those shoulders the opposite direction. Good, back and forth. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. About 5 or 6 reps on your own time, on your own breath. Getting that nice movement through your spine. See if you can make it nice and exaggerated these last few reps. Dropping just a little bit more into cow. Arching just a little bit more into cat. Awesome. Last one, and we're going to end in a tabletop position. Then we're going to come to a seated position next. Going into a butterfly. First, we're going to take a little hinge at our hips, leaning forward. Then you can round your spine, drop your head towards your feet. Feel a little pull at your hips, maybe inner thigh as well. Just exhale, breathing into it, seeing if you can drop down just a little lower. Adding a little tension with your hands, pulling in, not forcing anything, but making it a nice deep stretch. All right, we're going to come up. Now we're going to take our right arm, put it over our left knee, and we're going to add in a little bit of spinal twist. So if you want a nice neck stretch as well, look over that right shoulder and then drop your head or ear towards that left shoulder. Feel a little pull through your right shoulder, really back there. Wonderful. We're going to switch sides. So left arm goes up over that right knee, adding in that twist, and then drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Go one more time each side. Switch. Awesome. While we're sitting here, we're just going to roll out our shoulders, bringing your shoulders up to your ears, back and down, relax. Then a few more reps just like this. Good, then we'll take it forward. Really nice job. We'll take our right arm, put it out, bring it across, pull in with our left shoulder stretch. And we'll go up into the other side, so left arm out, across. And then we'll bring our left elbow down to the ground, reaching up and over, slightly behind your head with that right arm. Good, dropping that right arm to the ground, left arm over the top, pulling back. Good, from here, we're gonna take that right arm, put it up, bend your elbow, left arm comes up, pushing down slightly, going into a nice tricep stretch. That arm can go right down your spine and your back. Then we'll switch sides. So left arm up, down, and back. Perfect. So that was our last seated one. We are going to roll on over to that plank position. And we'll take our right foot, lift it up, and step it through. We're actually going to stand up all the way from here. So you can keep your right leg bent. And we're going to take our right arm, put it on our right leg, reaching up and over with that left arm. So feel a nice little stretch through your right adductor or inner thigh. And then we're going to reverse. So keeping that left arm down, right arm over the top. You want to straighten that leg, feel free. Nice full side body stretch. And then we'll come back. And open. Want to take it a step further here. You can keep that right leg bent, left or right arm on the ground, left arm reaches up. Opening up that hip just a little bit more and your side body. And we'll reverse one more time. Wonderful. We'll turn both toes in, and then we'll take our left toes, point them out, and go into that same nice stretch here. So left arm on your left leg, reaching up and over with your right side. And then reverse. Good, left. And reverse. Then we have one more time where you can take a step further all the way down to the ground if you'd like, reaching up and over. Reverse. Okay, you can toe heel your legs a little bit closer together. We're going to reach up and then reach down in the middle, keeping our legs nice and straight. Feel a good little stretch through your hamstrings. Just let your head fall. From here, we're going to sit down into a nice low squat. Hands at heart center. Elbows on the inside of your knees. Feel a little stretch through those hips. If this is a really challenging one, you can always stay up in a squat instead of going into that nice low squat. So we'll put our hands on the ground, straighten those legs. We'll do 2 more reps just like this to finish it off today. Nice stretch those hamstrings and then come back down to your nice low squat. Do a little movement through those hips. And then one more time, hands on the ground, nice and straight legs. And then sitting into that squat position. Good, keep that chest up, back is straight and flat. Shoulders are strong. Good, hands on the ground. And toe heel your feet closer together. We're gonna slowly, slowly, slowly come up, halfway lift. So hands right above your knees. Press your shoulders back so your back is nice and flat here. If you feel any dizziness, just take a second. Breathe into it, and then we're gonna slowly come up to a standing position. Wonderful job today. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Tonight at 5:15, we have our first HIIT class. So if you have not requested the calendar invite, please come or just jump on with this same link, 5:15. We have Maggie, a new instructor. She's a lot of fun. There's also a lot of modification. So come, it's for all fitness levels. And again, thank you so much. Have a great day.